Hello, welcome back to my channel. You are watching my channel Plum Bob Diaries with MJ. I'm MJ, your host, your Sims player, your simmer, and you are watching my latest Let's Play. This Let's Play is called The Petty Campaigns, and it's starring our petty sim here, our petty activist slash politician, Miss Willemena. And currently we got a lot of things going on. So if you checked out our previous episodes, Willemina is in the middle of launching an annual campaign that she does every year. It's something she cares so much about because her reputation comes before any and everything. And sometimes it gets in the way of her being a mother. Um, she does. Oh, where is little Bernadette? She's not in her room. Okay. Sometimes her work gets in the way of her being present here for Bernadette. And that's not helping the issues that Willemina has going on. So currently, her annual campaign's been in a standstill because usually all the board members would sign her proposal off for her campaign. This year, there's a new board member who's filling in, and they have not signed her campaign, and they won't sign her campaign. Willemina doesn't understand why. She knows that this newest board member's name is Miss Fontaine or a Mrs. Fontaine. She hasn't met her in person, but she's been reading up on her, and she has found some information that she deems worthy to share with her team today. So we're gonna scheme out a plot on how we can get this newest member to vote for us. We're gonna use some city living gameplay in order to make that happen. And also, Wilhelmina is gonna go against the grain here and go forth with her campaign anyway. So while she's working on approval, she's still gonna, I guess, under the table, still get her campaign launched. So today we got a couple of things we need to do. So we need to speak with our team, or at least Samuel, about what we found, because we got a special task we want him to handle based off the information we found about our board member. And also, it's campaign day launch today. So despite what the board members know, Wilhelmina's already got some things in progress in the Spice District, and we should be hearing back from Summer about that. Currently, Wilhelmina's upset because, as you guys may have seen, as I slightly glazed over our apartment here, is we have no butler still. Oh my gosh, there's trash on the floor. But yeah, we have no butler still, and we depend on a butler heavily to get things done because Wilhelmina does not cook for herself. Um, and it's just such a shame that we haven't gotten a replacement yet. So she had been on the phone all morning arguing with the Windenburg Butler Academy about the replacement. Where's the replacement? Why not just send who's that other butler that we like so much? We had a butler. Her name was Charlene. Charlene is on another project right now, so she can't work for Wilhelmina at this moment. And according to the academy, all the other butlers have just denied to serve here, and Wilhelmina does not understand why. She runs a you know a fine establishment, and she is a very clean tenant, so I don't understand why the butlers don't want to work for her. Anyway, so next thing to do is, one, we have to find childcare for baby Bernadette. um it would just be so improper to take her to work with us, but we might drop her off at Wilhelmina's sister's house. And I believe we have We're waiting on word for Summer about how things are going in the Spice District. So let's go ahead and hop into gameplay. Um, let's go ahead and whoa, 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 whoa. I know you're hungry, Willemena. You're like, oh, what is going on with my day? All right, let's go ahead, check our email like usual.
Oh, June.
She's just not having it today. She is quite sad. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't even be laughing at that. But yeah, she's just having a time. She's hungry. All right, check our email to see our stats. And it looks like Summer has not gotten back with us. So I can't sit around and wait. She's hungry. She wants some food. I think Willemena's gonna take some time. Oh, girl, calm down. It's all right. Why are you running like that, Bernadette? What's going on? Oh, yeah, we're gonna work from home. Yeah, so we've got to do some things.
Yes.
Let's go drop Bernadette off. Let's get our phone. Travel. Bada bing, bada boom. And in this way, we can see how our sister is doing. We haven't spoke to Goldie since she watched little Bernadette for us the last time. And this will be the first time you guys see Goldie's apartment. So Goldie lives in the Spice District. And if you guys don't know, Willemena does not like the Spice District like that. I mean, it's very grungy. It's very like, you know, there's trash on the street sometimes. Like, just not Willemena's vibe. So she doesn't come around here often. And I mean, she doesn't too much like her sister's apartment either. I don't think it's a bad apartment, but Willemena, it's just not her taste. I feel like we need some more loading music. Some different loading music today. And again, guys, I'm sorry for any background noise that you hear. I do live with my family, so you might hear voices in the background sometimes. All right, so let's go ahead and knock on the door. This is the foyer to Godie's apartment. She lives in this apartment right here in the corner. All right, and now we are in. Can we actually put Bernadette here? All right, so we're gonna put down Bernadette. While she does that, I'll give you guys a tour. So this is Godie's house. Godie is a very simple, modest woman, very different from Willemena. She lives in a regular standard 3-bedroom apartment. She has 2 kids, that's one there, and she has a little, infant over here. And she is happily married to her husband, Floyd, who Willemena forgets his name a lot. All right, so let's talk to your sister so she sees how you're doing today. And at least greet Floyd because he lives here. At least say, Floyd, how are you? Nice of you all to watch her on short notice. Again, I will be back as soon as my tasks are finished for the day. And Godie's like, Willemena, you're always so busy. How about you just chill out, take a seat, and just tell us, how are things? Because the last time we actually spoke, at least not regarding the kids, You were having issues with Biggs, and I know it's a lot for you. And Wilhelmina's like, no, 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 no. I don't want to talk about Biggs. I don't want to talk about marriage. I don't want to talk about any of that. Hold on, let me get all this stuff out the way. I'm storytelling here. Get rid of that. Yes, your sister does have taste. Anyway, so yeah, things aren't too good right now. She's busy. She's got a lot of things on her plate. And Floyd, being the nice, gracious man that he is, he's a chef actually. He's a cook in this city. He's very well known, and he's gonna go. Wilhelmina, would you like a dish? Oh my gosh, Poppy's calling. So if you guys remember from the last episode, Poppy has called before. She constantly calls Wilhelmina because Poppy is Wilhelmina's mother. She just likes to check up on her, see how she's doing. She lives in Henford on Bagley. Again, she's from the countryside, and Wilhelmina has no interest in talking about how her day is going, how's marriage doing, any of that. Anybody's trying to get in her personal life, she does not like that. She's all about her business, all about making her money. And so these little calls from her mother, she's so dismissive with her. So she's gonna be like, I'm sorry, mother, I can't talk right now. Um, it's just gonna have to be another day. I'll call you back. And beep. Just like that. Just like that. That's how she does her mother. I'm so sorry because I couldn't do my mom like that. But anyway, Floyd's gonna be so gracious. He's gonna go, Wilhelmina, why don't you help yourself to the food in there? You know I've got a pan of food. And Wilhelmina, she is hungry. You know how picky she is. She only eats food served by her butler, and we did not have a butler today. So, let's see, what food do you have? Oh, looks like something stinky in there. Because Wilhelmina, okay, she'll have these. I think she'll probably have something slick to say, like, oh, this is what you guys prepared today. I see. How very classic. Classic. That would be what she calls it. And I'm surprised she didn't have the refined palate. Oh, that's right. You got to be a celebrity to have that. Because I think she would definitely have that. Yeah, she doesn't like that. All right, Bernadette. We're going to have to leave you here. Can I disband group? We gotta leave you here. And on top of that, oh, Gia. So, what can we do? Let's send a text to Gia. Let's get an update on why I haven't heard from Summer, because she's supposed to be in the district as well. With the campaign rolling out and all the... This is Salma. So, Salma works in the district as well. Again, we've got a little challenge going on as well as a storyline for Wilhelmina. But part of the challenge of Wilhelmina's storyline is that she actually has to complete tasks to fulfill these campaigns within each district. So Salma is currently the designated district member for the Spice District. So she's helping out Wilhelmina, and there's going to be a food drive. Now, this is an issue, especially right now, because Wilhelmina she's not cooking anything. All right, she will pay to have funds. So like Wilhelmina was gonna heavily depend on her butler to do this and to fulfill this, but we currently don't have one. So we need a caterer. In addition to Miss Salma that's calling, Miss Salma is a vendor for the Spice District. So we don't have our end done. We have compensated Salma to have her part done, but Wilhelmina's gonna have to find a vendor to care for that. All right. So I think she was just calling to ask, were there any more dish orders to add? We gotta be able to feed this whole district for the food drive that day. Well, I mean, little Bernadette, you're just talking away. Let your mom. Oh, she's feeling nauseous. Are you gonna throw up? Okay. I'm sorry, Bernadette. Your mother's just gonna have to ignore. You're just talking to your mom, just wanting to have a good day. Ugh. Can you throw up here? No, you can't. Okay. All right. You're okay. You're okay. You didn't like that very plain average food. You used to, five-star courses. I get it. All right. So the other thing is Gia. Let's just call her before we go out. Could we send her a text? I swear, it's like people don't want to get back to me. But okay. Let's chat with Gia. Gia, what is going on? And I think Gia's gonna go. Okay, Willemena, I have good news and I have bad news. Good thing is, I've reached out to Mrs. Fontaine, and she is aware of you. She is aware that she has not signed your campaign. She wanted to meet you in person, and she would like to see how you handle things hands on. And Willemena's listening to this. She's like, I do not have time for this. Is this a joke or something? Like, I already run an empire. What does she mean by hands on? Like, I don't understand. Like, just send her an email and have her sign it, Gia. What's so hard about that? Gia is like, well, no, I've tried that, and she has declined. She really would prefer to see an actual councilwoman of the city actually doing her job out there with the people. And so, on one hand, this sort of slightly gives us a green light to go ahead with our campaign, but your votes aren't going to count unless Lady Fontaine, Mrs. Fontaine, actually approves it. So it's in your best. It's. How can I say this to you, Willemena? I strongly advise that you get out there with the people too, actually on the streets, mingle with them, get to know them, and be a part of the drive that's coming out. They need to see your face, and more importantly, for your sake, for what you want, Mrs. Fontaine needs to see your face out there actually with the people as well. And I know this just makes Willemena just, ew. You want me out there in the crowds of regular people? In the Spice District? Like, is this a joke? Because this is not funny. And Gia's like, please, Willemena, just understand. It's the only way to get things done and for Mrs. Fontaine to cooperate. And Willemena's like, oh, why? Oh, good Lord. Fine, I will show up into the quarter today. I'm not too far away anyway. What's the status with Miss Summer? Why haven't I heard from her? And Gia's like, well, Summers is out doing her job. We could use an extra hand anyway. So Summer had the task of recruiting some kids for our next upcoming drive. Having a children's day at the rec center, but we don't have any participants yet. So we're going to need you to go out into the Spice District today and actually find some youth to talk to be a part of the upcoming Children's Day at the rec center. And Will's like, oh my gosh. So not only do you want me to be out and mingle with the average people, but you also want me to interact with other children. Jeez. All right. So we got. Well, Wilhelmina's not happy with that. So she's having quite the day. Ugh. Let's just go out. Let's just go out. I'm gonna leave Bernadette here. Let me transfer to a different lot. We're not taking Bernadette with us. We're gonna leave her with her aunt so she can spend some time together. Wilhelmina's just like, jeez. What do I pay my staff for if I'm the one that has to go out and do all this work? What in the world is the world coming to? So yeah, this is definitely mind-blowing to Willemena. Game, I told you to leave Bernadette. Alright, pretend you guys did not see Bernadette. Bernadette is with her auntie. Okay, so here we are in the Spice District, and Willemena has the task to mingle with some folks, get them aware of her campaign, and to also recruit some kids. So if we could at least talk to at least 5 different people, and promote our cause to, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. I feel like anybody would try to at least talk to anyone they see. Well, Willemena's just not that kind of person. She's just not for it. So yeah, we need to meet and mingle with those people over there that actually reside in the Spice District. And we also need to recruit some child sims for the next drive that we're having for Children's Day. So, okay, let's first work on mingling. Who are you? You're a teenager. You wouldn't work for the Children's Day. And I think Willemena despises teenagers, honestly. So, let's go over here. We got quite a few people. Honestly, oh, I see a protest going on. What are they saying? Obviously, this is going to catch her attention because she's a councilwoman. She works for the city. Alright, so let's listen. Oh, wow. Alright, so we're hearing quite a couple of things. One, look at all these signs. All these people are rallying, and they look very angry. They're rallying. They don't want it looks like they don't want law enforcement involved, something of that nature. And also, they're shouting, vote for Belle. Now, that is not gonna work for Willemena. Actually, give me a second, you guys. So I want to say there's a cheat that I can just put in, because I want to storytell, but I know Willemena doesn't feel happy right now. Her buff says happy, but she's not happy. Sims dot add underscore buff, and let's make her, oh, I got all caps on. Will this still work with all caps? E underscore buff underscore do I make her tense or angry? Let's make her angry. Nothing. Maybe caps lock is an issue. So Sims dot add underscore buff space E underscore buff underscore angry. Hopefully this works. Nope, it didn't even work. Or what if I do... Nope, nothing. Okay, sorry guys. I tried to storytell and that's just not working. Anyway, back to what we were talking about. They are yelling, vote Bell. And Willemena's like, oh no, this is just not gonna... Can I critique their... Who are you? I'm gonna watch their protest. I wanna... Can I, like, boo their protest? Excuse me. Yeah, let's debate. Excuse me, who is this Belle that you speak of? And Alfonso, he's like, oh, yeah, I recognize you. Miss Willemena. Hey. Well, if you must know, this Belle you want to know about is actually Lady Clementine Belle. She's actually running for the open board position. And Willemena's like, what? You... Seriously. Someone else is running for the open board position. And exactly who is this Clementine Belle that you speak of? Well, originally, she's from Willow Creek. She's been doing a lot of community work here in the city. So, you may actually find her around. She's actually working with kids at the rec center. Wow. Wow. Willemena, seriously, there's nothing more that she could add to her plate than finding out, okay, now we have a new opponent who's kind of like stepping on our campaign. She's already known for working with kids at a rec center. Like, please. And who is this? Hello. Miss Daisy Humble. Yes, how can I help you? She's like, hi, how you doing, Willemena? I am a charity organizer as well, and I foster children of my own. In fact, I own an orphanage. If you'd like to give back, I think that would be wonderful. And if you want to collaborate on some city projects together, that would be even more wonderful. I'm sure the girls at my little girl's home would adore that. And they love to be a part of community projects as well. I think Willemena's going to say, first of all, let's compliment her. Oh, how very nice to see you. Nice to know. Actually, can I want to actually... It's the fact that she's asking me to, like, in this outfit, like... I'm surely... Yes, I just the mundane wants to approach me, of course. At least have a suit if you're going to conduct business. Let's see, who do we have over here? We have a couple of people over here. I guess we can talk to you. Well, let's go give a respectful introduction. Hello. I am Willemena Mayfield Coinsworth. Nice to meet you. Currently, I am running a campaign to launch more projects to bring more wealth to the districts. And I just want you to be aware that there are going to be a couple of community events coming up. And you need to be aware that they're by me, Willemena Mayfield Coinsworth. So if you ever are interested in earning more funds, I'm sure you could use it with your taste of fashion. Yeah. Make sure you keep me in mind when the ballots are up. Alright, so that's one person down. Let's see, who's this guy? Let's do another respectful introduction. Hello. How are you, sir? Um, well, first off, I would like to say that I'm I'm just sincerely interested in helping you because I can see from your taste in sweaters that you need my assistance. I am Willemena Mayfield. I can convince him to do stuff. I am Willemena Mayfield. Here, I should at least try to get to know you. I believe it's in small talk. Yes, let's ask you. I am Willemena Mayfield, and I'm running campaigns within your district right now. And I am pushing to get more community projects that build wealth in your district. Um, Not right now, Willemena. Can you tell me what you do? Let's actually ask him what does he do for a career. Ask about hobbies and skills and actually let's see. How do I ask you about your career? Let's promote my cause. Let's see if he actually is down with getting more funds in the community. I'm gonna promote calls on him. Ah, let's see. Great with kids. He okay. So he's actually down with what she's saying. Looks like she just befriended a family motivated sim. They tend to put family first and often enjoy spending time with children. Oh, well, that's great. In terms of preferences, would you say Willemina likes motivated, family motivated sims? No. No, I think business should be before family. But it was nice to meet you, Mr. Aaron Beta. Alright, who else can we talk to? Who are you? Oh my gosh, you need help too because this outfit that you're wearing speaks. It speaks a lot. Hello there. My name is Willemena. I work for the city council and I am currently running campaigns here. Yeah. I'm currently running campaigns here and am pushing for more wealth building activities to. What is that noise? Oh Lord. I want to critique her music. Cuz I feel like that would add to it. Can we actually ask her? Let me see my career cuz I work for the city. Let's see. Who is she? I don't know if I'm from the left or the right. I forget. Alright, let's see if she's actually down for Willemina's cause. I should get a little notification here if she is. Are you down with the cause? Because you're in blue socks. No. Flip-flopping. Alright, I must have been from the right and just didn't realize. I just don't want to stand next to these people. You look at him with the sandals. We have to go introduce ourselves to him. Let's go do a respectful introduction. And stop talking to that girl who was not on our side. Apparently, she likes to bug us. Because she's laughing at us. Alright. Hello, nice to meet you. I could help you out, sir. I really could. Are you in need of food, shelter, a shower? I know quite a few council people who work in that sector. And he's like, I would be so offended if I was this guy. He he walked away. He's a good sport though. Oh, Mayor Samuel, what have you got to say? Oh, the mayor. He said, once again, I'm asking for your support for the tech support neighborhood. It's going up for a vote, but currently water conservation is predicted to win. We need every sim to get out and vote. Can we trust that we'll have your support? And, let's see. Will I support tech? Well, tech does bring more money to the district. So, yes, I'm with you. I am voting for tech. Alright. Very good. What does he say? A nap is going to pass if we get more. Thank you for your support. Yeah, that's all nice, Mayor. That is all nice. So, whatever. Could use your support with Lady Fontaine. Alright, so far we've talked to 3 people. This is a lot for Willemena. She's not with us. Actually, this is just so not a vibe, and this music sucks. Can I take away your tip? I don't want to argue with you, girl. You pick who you want to pick. I need 3 kids at least to show that I at least got some participants. Where are these little scoundrels? Oh, what is this guy doing over here? Good evening, sir. May I ask you what you are doing? Yeah, let's just introduce ourselves. May I ask, what are you doing over here? Why are you tampering with this city property? And this guy, he's like, oh, well, I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm just doing my job. Just putting up these new posters of Lady Belle. And again, Willemena's gonna go, posters? You're putting up posters of, look at her face. Oh, here we go again. Posters of Lady Belle. This Clementine Belle. And he's gonna go, yes, ma'am. She's running for office for the newest position. I'm sure gonna vote for her. Oh my gosh. Alright, can I insult your choice of your choice of political views? Where is that? Mean, argue. Yeah. You are out of your mind if you choose Clementine Belle over me. I've been running this city for years. And he's like, oh yeah? Well, if you've been running the city for years, why don't I know you? She's like, why? Because you're beneath me, okay? How about you do your job and get out of my face? He's like, ma'am, I'm sorry to let you know this, but you came over here bugging me. Why, if I didn't have as much class as I did, you'd be sorry. You know what? No, I'm done talking to you, dude. You know what? Screw your poster, okay? Nah, we're taking her poster down. And he's like, ma'am, you can't do that. That is city property. I'm part of the city. I can take it down if I want to. Okay? Now, Lady Belle doesn't get any poster. My mom's calling again. No, Mom, I don't want to talk right now. I'm busy. Okay. So, first of all, that was a lot. There's a lot going on in the district, and we have not yet to find any children. We did talk to some folks, so we did get our, name out there. We promoted our cause. Some people are for it, some are absolutely not. And this Lady Belle has posters all around the city. So, as a little mini quest, we're going to take down as many posters as we can find. I know they're posted at all the different boxes. Shoot. But that, talking to that guy just really reeked her day. Do I stay for a little bit? I still have yet to find any kids. You would have thought they would have been on the court. Do I just give up and like search for teens instead? I see more teens. That guy just really just really just pissed her off. Like that was a lot for her. Where? I'm sorry, where are the kids? Are there no... Am I just gonna have to like go through city files just to find who has kids and just start knocking on doors? Is that what I'm gonna have to do? Yeah, because I think Willemena's tired of this. Here she is. I'm sorry. I'm making her do this. But mingling out with the commoners is just not her thing. So, back to City Hall we go. We're going to be digging in files that we shouldn't be. And again, this will come back to bite. Somebody's got to be seeing this, at least on the cameras. There has to be cameras in the archives. Anyway, back to City Hall we go. We're just going to get a list of addresses. We're just going to take, maybe we could just take last year's ballet list and just see which adults are on there, and you know, we may not be able to see. You know what can we do? Families. We need to... Why does everybody want to be in art? All of you guys are not permitted to come in here. Oh, there's that girl. Watch her. She say something. She saw us sitting here. That's the woman who we had a little tiff with in, Oh, she angry because she saw her? She's angry because she saw her. Like, yeah. Alright. So, what I want to do? I just want to do some research. We're going to do some research to see if we can find any resident information. And how many... That should tell us a lot. If there are more than 2 in a household on some of these applications, maybe on these housing projects, you know how you fill out apartment application? Who is playing? You choose to come to the archive room to play. Sir. Real quick. I just have to... Oh... I can't be rude anymore. There's no rude option. Whatever. Anyway, as I was gonna say, I believe, just like you know how you guys fill out applications for apartments. Now, a lot of different city programs or like community programs have like housing applications for special shelters. Especially for those with children. Were you nosy? Excuse me, sir. Oh no, you trying to make small talk with me? No. I don't want to talk to you. Excuse me, sir, I'm busy. He's the eco master. So technically he's allowed back here because he works on community projects. Hopefully he's not paying too much attention about what we're doing. He could dress a little different though. And you work for a city. I mean, you're an eco master. You don't need to be in a suit, but Willemena would love to see you in a suit because, aw. Goldie sent us a text that she reached thinking level. Okay. She's talking more. She now knows not to splash in the toilet. Well, she never did that anyway. Alright. So I think Willemena is just collecting just a few names that she can grab off. Maybe like a list of a few that she can grab to see who has children. And tomorrow we'll make it a part of our agenda to at least, you know, go find those households. Again, we gotta make a name for ourselves, so. And another this, I feel like we should be recording us mingling with the people because, yes, it's good for Willemena to get out there and, you know, technically, that's what she's supposed to be doing. She doesn't like doing it, but if she could record it, like maybe with a streamer or influencer, you know, a lot more people would know. Look at, oh, it's Miss Daisy being Miss Daisy, being around. Alright, I definitely don't want to talk to you. Let me go use the restroom. I'm pretty sure she was nosy as to what we were doing in there. It is late. It is late. Willemena has had a lot to do today. And, let me go ahead and take her out. Alright, guys. So, I'm going to end it here. So, we had quite a bit go on. So, we had Willemena learn that Gia actually spoke to Lady Fontaine, this newest board member, and Lady Fontaine, who we have not met, who has our campaign in her hands, is asking us to actually be hands-on with being out with the people of San Myshuno and actually putting in the work to help the city. Now, Willemena's not fond of that idea. She's tired. She's got her own little, petty problems to deal with. But this has been added on to the plate. So now she has to be hands-on. She has a community food drive coming up. Also, she has a children's day at the rec center coming up. We need to recruit some kids to participate. And also, we have an opponent that we didn't know we had. So we are going for this newest board member. Oh, while this newest board member is in this temporary position, it's an open position. And Willemena and this other candidate, Miss, what was her name again? Clementine Bell. They're going to be, I guess, going head to head for votes in the districts. So I'm not sure if it's looking too good for Miss Willemena. She's gonna have to pull up something up her sleeve. She doesn't really communicate that well with the residents of San Myshuno, like actually face to face and mingling with them. So I'm not sure if that's a good way for her to get the vote. And as much as Willemena would just love for her name to just speak for itself, it seems like that's been proven wrong, and this Clementine is in the way. So we might have to do some sabotaging. Willemena doesn't like to think like that. She doesn't like getting her hands dirty, but if she must, she got to pay somebody or something or find some sort of blackmail on this Clementine. But that's for the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching and for tuning in. And I will see you guys next time.